Mena Ghana for us say one many panka sangu because this change ama na menim the state of Ghana be woman the catcher say the only redemptive alternative of Ghana here a change you best send a clear and loud message to Akufo-Addo and the tiny band of those family criminals na sabi omunya akonya we no they thought say sabi omafa Ghana domum and they could use power to do whatever that they want. Emra ye mu bisa asia na ye kan about nema na ekos wo kroma no. Some people thought say ye na ye saboteurs of government ye kan de be ye agu abanye nim ase. Some people thought oh abanye na mom pe na sem we but enne so what has happened me I don't see this as victory. I see it as some form of a revolution without a gun. It's a revolution without a gun. Ghana for have demonstrated clearly say this government enough is enough and we need to get them out. And right there, na share the way a man for is celebrating and as for you could see a sign of relief. I said bosumbia abesi so na wa bom wodian na wa yina free ho. People were so happy not because abayinfo for na oba no or be sika mobi and now obi expect say to benefit from the government. But you see time has come as yes sending message to people or any opportunity to rule people say unya tumia and chiresa wona winim nyansa chen obia eye akwanya and nipa dia ma say at this point in time bedi o man nanim na nhihye ne nema ewo ho yemfa ngu akwam na yenye ni ye vote ya eba ye me say it's more than NDC Ghana for and unanimously akasa we don't want this government, we want change. And that particular change, has been registered. Intimidenti a person jubilating say the akaya nimno extra change because this is just the beginning. Until uma wenije so victory by inti de benda baya. And no, that is not why Ghanaians voted for change. They wanted for a changer, about transforming the life of the people so the average and young people in Ghana will not only have hopes and dreams, but rather they will have your friends economic freedom. Betimi abomo amomanya certain mental independence going forward no Ghana ni betimi ya dispassionate atimi a kire na dwen about governance na sefo
so me twa no information I say kasisi an say metro men akọ KGTia eko ka kire KGTia administration for say omon so refill ho no mo fa KGTia fa ma won munya sa de ma no ya sabi anim ya nya time ato aba ya transfer for 8 years ya to aba ewie please mumma emra mofa mra efa nya adwuma metro men na mo ko KGTia akwa custom KGTia akọ pamo management everyone ko fidu fo onye hwe mu probia ye ni bibia ana mu probi ama na account for bibia sampan na mu ko bisa no ko fidu fo onye hwe munyai na mu make sure say emra kwan so mu de mra be ye adwuma o custom KGTia is a state property. Please, yes, Remo. Say mo ye ndisi tax o, say mo ye metro men from wherever. Yes, Remo. Mumma emra no nya adwuma. Bosome ba ko pa aka no mo de be hand over no. It will not take anything away from KGTia. Nti yes, Remo metro men na yasoma mo. Say mo nko KGTia mo custom o na mo nko nkoye anema no. Yes, Remo a. Munya botre, da munyai. In due course. KGTia be mo dia.
Yes, I think there's such a great assembly and so because we knew who quite so kwaji abanya juma kwaji safo asa ne ma no belonging to the 12th century.
First no more talent ni ade no more I
mean I think say yenyini and about to we ya say sabi Ghana for enyini e wa manyosem mu and asemba kwa say meka man kan me to so enye e ba omia. I think say o deserve a lot of commendation as a Ghana for Bonabaso for his early concession. JB. Makacha said Jane Mensa a very incompetent woman. Say or any sense of shame or never to mind ordinary a boss manasare. Immediately and they should look for a way no more resign it. That much of mine and a batting cutting, Jane Mensa, they should resign. And this a yet trema among for a trot petition, the comma president that will come. Mr. Obia and me, I'll write it. So, but in order to avoid this shame, they should resign and go. Now we need to sanitize state institutions. So that is the message I'm sending them. And about me, because I know no, and early Sunday morning, obeji ade ne tu manka tension be kuki wo kroma say no enka ye ntumi nso ano. So I think say o deserve that commendation. It's unfortunate say he has been used in this circumstance. He has become a poster boy of public shame because of Akufo-Addo ne nemo oyeye. Abato na ye to ye no. Ghana fo anto aba ntia ba umia. Ghanaians voted for against Akufo-Addo and in the family, and arrogance and the impunity they have demonstrated in this country. Now, President Akufo-Addo there, Nyankopa on any bedino or Jim, Afena or Peja Nadia, yes, the God that will deal with Akufo-Addo is still at the gym. I will Peja Nadia, because he will not go scot free. Jebi. Oh, yeah, ready of Premier. Because me, I believe, say, Nema or mine and yet. Because the way this gentleman has toyed with this country, the way I'm wasting the resources of this country, say President Mahama made mistake. No, I can say, oh, we will let them go. I think say his tenure may end early. Because that is the reason why Ghanaians voted for that particular change. I can't just say Ghana for unanimously voted for change so that this band of criminals will be held responsible and accountable for their crimes. What one I can't say, what you say will be time will be no. So what's now incisive analysis of damage these people have caused to this country. One Kasabe first say indeed we need to do this and make sure that we sanitize state institutions. And again, institutions are over the years. I added the foundational way a democracy so. Now we kwanya ya faswa ya cracking nyina down ama state institution trust any ade bia kra ni electoral commission am kana sem adentin amanfo ko BCG various your friends electoral commission offices because people didn't trust them. It's about trust. Because amanfo yes is one ko gina ho o mewiam, so people were there very aggressive and very combative because they knew that the electoral commission, but this is a state institution that is supposed to be fair, firm and resolute or demonstrated that neutrality. So we didn't need this kind of your friend is saying standoff, but because people didn't trust them, you know, they were there and we saw what happened. That is what I'm saying. Said some microphone should pack their bag and baggage, then they should leave. Then they be going forward. Now I don't want to dwell much on the past. I think say the future is what we need to keep in. Because my culture say a celebration. The what they say, bana ubibi die binti na wunya na wani ajia. Then you are making a mistake because you see, and the politics na happen no. Akwasa wuti TV so obi a show. Governance space, you know, and the public platforms now. People can get information anytime, analyze everything. It is not about NDC, MPP. It is about Ghanaians have given power to President Mahama. Do the right thing. We are right now. Yenya mamboya force will be the papa no about then you criticize the person. No, that is not what we do.
And until my boys now, a more a custom KGTiano, it's a new Mocasano. Unim, seven producer, untumi huehi, untumi boys, untumi call for NA cleaners.
Okay.
Untumi boys, NA security for ho. Intama as a huehi, it is a macoloke KGT toilets never horn munina. I mean, it is not right.
Yes.
Munya butre. Hey, I can't just less than Bosome. This too shall pass.
Yes.
Munya butre farmer because Kofidu for nye Sampai and the chairman or the board chair of the KJTR market. If you have anything to do, Sampai there is some money in the daily. Nye Kofidu for. Now mukwa koloke up the KJTR now. It is not right. And when we say yes, and is this surprisingly? Omuni ni untumi KJTR any single contract ever since almost started some year for about 7 years ni. Oni omuni any single contract. Every year be an call for the praho. Every year be an call for the clinic. Every year be an call for the security honorable. And they do not have a single contract with them. In time on who ye he. And ama omudi yes but munya butre. I mean market na ya buy Japade. No one from Musanko Kano. Munya butre emra kwan so o mejemu. Boko hwehwe mu a na mo so be discuss mo fa ne court na mo prosecute the back the simple na so mdwemra basa ya de
what is metro mass basisa
yes e kwofo twitwa the condemn
serious
I mean what kind of madness is this
two team say abra yewura ba omi aba bonten be so de ka kon de say na dana najo e na omode machine kosisi base ho asoso esisi so atwitwa bibia kotoma engine kura no a esisi bases ni mu no omakoton it is not right
sa company ya na wa boazi na na do krato ono na so amoto on condemn
Kofijuma
amoto on condemn you see John Mahama, you have a lot to do.
I think that I don't think that you hear a lot of reforms going forward. I better take care of some of these things because you to me now mining to us say we baby ye we no find what the way ban why say no find what there are a lot of things that we need to do structural reformations in the entire government architecture. Sebeya ye betimi put certain way be in line but who say on mine no baby over the years. Across our mind that autopilot, we need to start and build a foundation, and that foundation, must give your friend say, "I'm for assurance, say there is hope for the future." For instance, JB, so we have President Akufo-Addo exercise say presidential discretion when it comes to some of the appointment that he made. One has to do with the Supreme Court. I'm expecting that with this overwhelming majority, we need to put a cap on the Supreme Court.
Yeah.
We need to cap it. We should not go beyond 14, so that in the future, any person you bring power biano will not be exercising it in a very foolish fashion, just like we've seen. So we need to put a cap on it. And the judges no more Supreme Court, You see, some of you have partisan background. You know, say you didn't deserve to be there. And as a sign of respect, just buy out, resign, and go home. And more be me go anymore. Because Papa ya oya failed parliamentary candidate Papa tintin ya osha ade na hu na say we now offer whole central no. You know, so you have once contested. Oh, now no sorry, ebo ni dia was Supreme Court bench.
The president.
Oh.
Ni din na benka I think say ombeka ya ka kire. You know, say you are a third parliamentary candidate. You may have the qualification everything, but you see in governance in wahum there are ethics, morals, and certain principles you need to adhere to. Sebema public no engender trust. About when you kotutu Akufo-Addo, no what say Akufo-Addo nkwa na manfo kotutu na a Supreme Court no can be. Because of certain posture and certain attitude, Chief Justice iti where nay, meaning what is going through her head. No, free says she was too powerful and as for men. We tell you, say the people of this country are more powerful than those of you in power. Because power near the mouth. Akufo-Addo in 2016 was just an ordinary man gallivanting on the street of this country with Metro Man and Co. Yeah, they did to me mouth, then you became somebody. Yeah, they to me in where I just would be then we tell you, say yes, yeah, they don't buy, we will send you packing. And you go down as the worst president ever in the history of this country. Mantrahanka. And he's going home in shame. He's going to sit in the hall of shame forever. And that is the message we sent you. And going forward, so when you're to me, you should know, say, to me no. You need to respect people. The arrogance of power and display at some point in time, they made people are more kind of credit their target. Journalists or more chroma saying, I'm a swelling in as a forum, media houses are invading as a forum because Nipanu use platform Canadian. And this is a president I was proud of as a human rights activist. People were expecting say, but Kenyans this is what I've been fighting for over the years. And to me, I'm using the power to do the right thing. But wabun we gunasum o Kenyans asem che na wontie thinking say be na yempa aban asem na yeka but enne Ghana for even including MPP for my memo kumase for abaso this time around I think say they came around because you see the message I yes send say politics na enye partisan ethnocentric tribal kind of sentiment na yekwa express it is about nipa no the man and there no ye bi wo firi kumase na eba se me do ko kumase enne. Now where they were asante for Abama Akufo-Addo na MPP now bisa say e dia ben na wanya free way ma we be ho. There was the last time I was talking to somebody and what is the signature project of the MPP o Kumase or say Kufo maternity na me say o bodam nipa no o see confirmation no dey see ya no kra no enkai na wa akosi maternity potro bi dey see baabi wo na wo be kan asem. We need to show people respect and going forward I think that this whole thing called people call victory me I don't see it victory. I see say a responsibility Ghana for people on President Mahama and Ghana for any people are watching us. What is going to happen? Say we cannot come and sit here and say oh because we wanted change into no. And the platform has widened. Yanka will be back. So I think say Kenya to serve this in this particular government, you should know say you are not coming to serve your stomach because Akufo-Addo decided to serve the stomach in the family and those kind of cabal, any arrogance Ghana for chiri. because I have characters like Asilowusu. When I have so you good na say Ghana open nipa o mu adem fere adem fa nipa nya hwe ba ko a no ene o se dem na po wanted to be our vice president na nke be da so Okruma.
It's exactly 6 a.m. on the dot, and this is 3 FM News. My name is Blessed Godspring Smart, together with my brother Johnny Hughes, who presented news this morning. First on the bulletin, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh, aka Napo. How? How?
Yeah, but Kruma.
How?
Yeah, but Kruma man
I mean, how? That's why, Napo am a vice president.
Yes.
How?
Yeah, that is how low these people draw governance to. Captain. Because all respect, and I'm like I say, but me a candidate challenge say for Nipaku omkwatena say conceive the idea said that gentleman should become a running mate of the MPP, no, e di Ghana for nyina tem.